The following portion of Money Matters is sponsored by Yeisley Financial Group.
Welcome back here on Good Day Kansas. We continue today from Wichita. We are at Yeisley Financial Group with the owner and founder. This is Randy Yeisley. Randy, great to see you again. Thanks for being on the show.
Always good to see you, Avery.
Yeah, so the last couple of weeks we talked about kind of how to book an appointment, what that kind of looks like, and then last week we talked about the appointment itself. Now I want to know, for someone that does that, what are those next steps? What do they need to know? How do you guys manage that account?
So after we gather the information in that meeting, then what we do is we're going to schedule yet another meeting that's going to be 2 or 3 weeks out. We're going to roll up our sleeves, we're going to go to work, and we're just going to start crunching numbers. Because I want you to see that what we're proposing is better and why it's better. So in other words, I don't want to stand up in front of someone in the conference room and say my portfolio is better than the one you have. If that's true, I want numbers that prove that that's the case. So we're looking at portfolio efficiency, we're looking at risk profile. It's pretty common for people to say, well, I'm moderate, and yet they haven't reallocated their 401k in 10 years and is super aggressive. And so I think it's important that people just see all of those elements. And so in that next appointment, what we're going to do is we're actually going to present a lot of information. Number one, about what you have right now. If you don't do anything different, here's what your plan looks like. Then if you were to incorporate our portfolio and our approach, this is what it would look like. And fortunately, most of the time, ours is better.
Yeah, I don't doubt that in the slightest at all. And also want to make note that whenever they go to Yeisley Financial Group for this service, you guys aren't a bank account, right? No. What are the differences there?
No, I think people need to understand that they need a bank account. They need emergency funds at the bank, savings, money market. It may not pay a lot of interest, but that's okay because you need quick access to the money. So if you have car trouble, you have a car repair, you need to be able to go to the bank and withdraw $500, $1,000. In an investment account, you need to be careful about the timing, because if the market is down at the moment, that's not a great time to pull money out. So we want to pull it out of the savings account first. If the market recovers and our account balance goes back up, then we can always pull some money out of it at that point in time and replenish our savings account.
So you have that initial appointment with you guys, maybe a couple of weeks after that. How often do they meet with you after kind of that initial getting it going?
It really depends on the individual customer. So I always tell people that I want to be a resource, but not a pest. Okay, so I don't think that every person needs to come in for a quarterly review. If there's nothing for us to talk, I'm busy, you're busy. There's no reason to have unnecessary meetings, unless, of course, you're after a cookie.
That might be me,
which we have clients that do that. So I would say at least once a year, or if there's been any major catastrophic event, death, wedding, divorce, anything like that. You're going to buy another home or something like that. I think it's important to have conversations when you have major changes.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us how people can get more information and get their first appointment booked with you guys.
Of course. It's really easy. We try to make things as simple as we can with this 3-step appointment process, but all you have to do is call the office at 719-2900 or just look us up on the web, yeisleyfinancial.com.
Awesome, that 3-step process, sketching your future, choosing your material, and then putting those finishing touches on your financial account. Randy, thanks for being with us.
Always good to see you.
You too. We have more Good Day Kansas coming up right after this.
The preceding portion of Money Matters is sponsored by Yeisley Financial Group, a name you can trust.